welcome to the Miami Heat Zone podcast. I'm your host, Martel Llewellyn. We're pushing up 5,000 subscribers. We're trying to get to 5K before the season starts. Hit that subscribe button, and thank you for all the support. So today we have another episode of the Miami Heat Chronicles with Amir from Team to Beat Miami Heat. Make sure that you go to his channel. Hit the subscribe button, guys. He's pushing a 2K. He's trying to get a 2K before the season starts. So Amir, Caron Butler, he's on the Miami Heat coaching staff. He was talking about Bam Adebayo, and he said that it's a crime that Bam Adebayo has not even won DPOY yet. And I have to totally agree. Not only is he 6'9", he's guarding 1 through 5. He's pretty much doing everything for the Miami Heat defensively. I mean, he can match up with anybody. And even with Jokic and Embiid, he's holding them sometimes below their average or right at their average. They're not having monster games over him. And the fact that guys like Wemby, now Wemby's going to win it for the next 10 years because why? They worship Wemby. I think that Rudy Gobert, does he block shots? Yes. But the fact that he's being taken out of the starting lineups and actually being taken out of pivotal points in the game with the Utah Jazz first, then with the Timberwolves, and even in the Olympics, they took him out of the starting lineup for either offensive problems or defensive problems. So how is a guy that he's pretty much benefiting from what? With Anthony Edwards, with Cat, and who has Bam Adebayo had defensively? Has Jimmy Butler showed up every now and then defensively throughout the regular season? Yeah, but other than that, they had an out-of-shape and overweight point guard. Tyler Hero's not the best defender. Jimmy Butler plays defense when he wants. And Caleb Martin and Haywood Highsmith can only do so much because they're playing the power forward. So how has Bam Adebayo not won a DPOY yet?
Because he doesn't get blocks or steals. It's like that's like the only explanation, which is like the stupid explanation, because those stats matter the most, apparently. Like, obviously, Rudy Gobert is a very good defender. He's probably the best rim protector in the NBA. Maybe not after Wemby's now in the league now, who finished, third? Or was he second in DPOY last year? Whatever it was as a rookie, which is wild, right? He's going to be an amazing player on both ends of the floor. But no doubt that Gobert is still one of the best big men defenders in the NBA. But that's just one piece of what he's done, is protecting the rim. Like, when he's out on the perimeter, he's getting cooked, and like, people want that switch, right? Like, as a guard, if it's Steph Curry, or any guard on the perimeter, like Ja Morant, any quick guard is going to blow right by him, right? So like, he needs to play drop and play in the paint. That's like his only asset that he brings. And he doesn't have the versatility, which is wild to me, right? Like, that's what, if you're thinking about defensive player, I want to think about the most versatile defender, the one who can guard more than two positions. Only Rudy Gobert can basically, and the other guys who've won it have only been able to guard 2 to 3 positions. Bam is one of the only guys outside of Anthony Davis that can truly guard 1 through 5. And Bam is better than Davis because Davis has that injury history. He's getting a little bit older and slower. But it is a travesty because also Bam has been playing with undrafted guys. We've talked about this in the past. He's playing with undrafted guys, not the best defenders. And Rudy Gobert is playing with, what's his name, Jalen McDaniels, who is also on an all-defensive third team or second team. Anthony Edwards is an up-and-coming superstar, who's trying to be a two-way player, right? Like Kobe Bryant. So other players have had Marcus Smart, when he was on the Celtics, had really good, defensive players around him. Robert Williams, Al Horford, both the Jays are really good. So I think it is a travesty because also Bam has been in the top 5 for DPOY in the past 5 years. How consistent. He's been so consistent and getting better and better, not only offensively, but defensively, I feel every single year. So I think it's because Bam doesn't have those vanity metrics, the blocks in the
But
field.
It's not even about the vanity metrics because, don't get me wrong, is defense about blocks and steals? Yes, I agree. But think about this. Bam is literally anchoring a top 5 or top 10 defense by himself. When you look at the numbers, when he's off the floor, it's terrible. And it's like what you said. No disrespect to those dudes. But Bam Adebayo was doing this with Max Strus and Gabe Vincent. He's not doing this with all-star defenders. Okay, and that's what people don't understand. Bam Adebayo is averaging 20 and 10. He's an Olympian and a multiple-time All-Star, and he has not gotten one DPOY. They handed the one. Marcus Smart was crying, and they handed him that one. And like I said, for some strange reason, they just hand him to Rudy. What is Rudy doing out there? I understand he might get a block here and a block there, but other than that, his coach is taking him out of the game due to defensive liabilities. And it's like what you said, you need versatility on defense because just like how we're going to say that there's blocks and steals. Yeah, but there's different types of defense. There's man, there's zone. Bam Adebayo can guard anyone. Kyrie, then he can go up there and then guard Joel Embiid. Nobody can do that in the NBA.
Yeah, Marcus Smart was kind of ridiculous, but like also like he's still an amazing, like it's not like a complete like scam to a certain degree because like those guys are still good defenders, but Marcus Smart's
They're
good at
good, but
point of
not,
attack. He's
but
not.
not.
He can't. Yeah, you can't protect the rim. You can't guard a
He can't
center. Like
anchor. He can't anchor a defense by himself, like
no,
what
and
Bam is doing.
neither can Gobert because Gobert can't guard the point of attack. Bam can guard the point of attack and switch on the perimeter and rim protect if he had to. If Bam protected on the rim only, he could do it. He could probably get a few like an extra 0.5 blocks, whatever he averaged, like almost like a block barely last season, like 0.9. He could have averaged like a 1.5 blocks per game if he didn't help on the perimeter. But if he didn't help on the perimeter, then Terry and Tyler and Duncan are going to get cooked. He needs to switch and rotate and help, right? Like we would have been a probably top 15, not top 5 defensive. Bam just sat in the paint, right? Like Bam has to do everything to your point. Rudy has the luxury of sitting in the paint because he has all NBA defenders also around him. So I agree with you.
But guys, let us know what you guys think in the comments because, like I said, it's a complete crime. Like Ron Butler said, that Bam Adebayo has not even won one DPOY. But let us know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure that you guys go to Amir's channel, Team to Beat Miami Heat. Hit that subscribe button, and thank you for all the support.